So again, by default, the only one who has replays that I know of is Bomber and Winda. But we'll see how this goes. See if anyone from Friday turns up again. In the meantime, we can just crank through all of these. Is that an Infernity monster at the top? Okay. Standard blue eye stuff. Well, Bomber's back on his Magia stuff, it looks like. I think skipped one or two from the festival. Properly summoning Ultimate Spirit. There's Chaos Max. And there's Magia. What, you mean like of your replays? If you still have the replays saved, I can watch them. Doesn't matter if the month is rolled over, as long as they're still saved. Okay, then that should be fine. To the Baron. Baron, Ultimate Spirit, that's properly summoned, and Magia. Pretty good board. Oh wow, interrupted Kaiju Slumber. And he didn't send a monster. Bro, like, how do you not know how Drop It works at this point? Does he, like, not have a monster in hand? How do you activate Droplet and not send a monster for its cost? So this has to be like a blind second deck. If he has Kaiju Slumber, Droplet, Feather Duster, yeah. Chaos and Hex, so he doesn't even get the effect of the equip spell. That's funny. That is funny. Dodging the equip spell by ritual summoning during the opponent's turn. Not unaffected, just untargetable and indestructible. Not unaffected. Yep, ashed it. No Kaiju search for him. Just gotta be careful about him reflecting battle damage. But if he can't equip your monsters... I mean, he has to equip his own, right? Yeah, he can't even equip. That's funny. But that's usually how it goes, right? They got like 4 or 5 board breakers plus like the 1-card combo. Thankfully, you just had a way to stop it. Alright, starting off with Primite stuff. Bit of a brick. The exceeds OTK bot? I don't know. Okay, right there is Mir. So adventure. What was that? Oh, monster effect. Alright, so it's a negate. First replay. And that's all it took. Oh, the second one? I mean, it looks like it. Oh yeah, that definitely looks like the FTK bot. But we got Triple D. Yeah. Numeron Dragon plus the Utopic Dragonair or whatever. Yeah, that looks like the FTK. Going second against Triple D, but you have Fuelos and Maxi. Why start with Maxi? I mean, usually if you want to protect it, you start with Fuelos. You goofed up a bit? Yeah. I mean, I'd say like once he has two DD monsters on the field, then you fool us, because he could make Gilgamesh at that point. Like that. Yeah, should have fooled us when he has two DDs on the field. But then again, you might be at risk of decking out, considering they do special summon a lot. I guess you don't want to run that risk. Forgot to turn on your effects activation. It looks like he just doesn't care. He's gonna go all in. I mean, he could make a Wave King Caesar right now. This one's gonna be your turn. Yep, there's the Caesar. But you have Imperm and Valor. Regular Caesar. Yep, all three blue eyes in hand. I don't know, maybe you can like activate Fuelos just like during the end phase so you can just shuffle some of these cards back so you don't have all three of your blue eyes in hand. I guess not. Yeah, you have like your too many cards in hand, like toggle off or something. Is that what it was? You had your toggle off? All that to end on Caesar and like what, one Omni negate? Yeah, as long as there's a Dark Contract engraved, yeah. So one Omni, double special summon negate, and a trap. That's when you realize your toggle was off? Yeah. Then negate. Additional summon. Wave King Caesar. Change Drill Beam to negate the Caesar. Gotta summon the royal one. Get one from today too. And there's Magia. Ash that. And it's still enough for game. Very nice. Next up, Utopia FTK. And you're going second, so did he mess up the FTK somehow, or did you just have a way to stop it? I'm assuming you have, like, imperm or something to negate it at, like, the start of the turn or something. Yeah, Maxi. Maxi's probably gonna help you draw into, like, imperm to stop the FTK or something. Unless he just passes. But yeah, you pretty much have to go all in at that point if you use Into the Void. I mean, I assumed it, like, that's pretty much like the only way to stop it is like imperm or drill beam. Yeah, that's literally what it is. You got an imperm or drill beam. Or I guess, which one is it? Impulse? Like Dominus Impulse, whichever Dominus card negates your special summon. And there's Dragonair. Ah, Numeron Dragon doesn't even have an animation. Oh, you impermanent preemptively, okay. Ah, but he said it, so whatever it is, it's just dead, I guess. Is it cross out or something? Because it has to be the trap, right? There's this tribute one monster and gain that many life points. Oh. So I think he was screwed at that point. I don't think he even had a way to FTK. Oh my god. Seriously. Mystic Waxer. So he just didn't have the pieces for it anyway. Because let me say, you need that trap. That trap is definitely what you need. Hold on. Yeah, you need the trap, and then you summon, like, this thing, Manipulator of Souls. Yeah, you summon Manipulator of Souls, and then with the trap, target Numeron Dragon or something like that. And then when you gain life points, it gains that attack and then inflicts it to your opponent. So yeah, you have the trap, target your Numeron Dragon to gain 9,000 life points, Manipulator of Souls gains 9,000 attack, then like instant burns you for like 9,000 damage. And then this is Infernity. Is this Illusions? Archery Decentric, popping the Imperm. Alright, yep, Illusions. Cross out. Alright, pretty much no plays except for the one Drill Beam. Drill Beam the Chimera Fusion. Hey, top deck Sage. Figured he would have Ash. Maxi, Ash. And the 3800 Deep Stick. And then there's Roar. Ash. Figures he top decks another Ash. What do you top deck now? Yep, that's it. Nice game. As long as it's not another set Ash that you can't attack. Never mind, now you can attack over it. That's game. Honestly, all you had to do was attack with Barrel first. Since it had 1900 attack, it could attack over a set Ash or something. But very nice. What is this? I've never seen someone use Infernity Launcher in the deck. What is this thing? During your main phase, discard your entire hand. That's the whole thing of Infernity. A Dusted Gold. What in the world is this hybrid of a deck? Discard, add a Dark Fusion or a card that mentions it. What other card could mention Dark Fusion? He's like, just for like, he actually does, he is playing Dark Fusion. Fusion summon a fiend using monsters from your hand or field. What's it supposed to do though? Like make like a Guardian Chimera untargetable or something? I mean, it could be like, you know, Baphomet. He can make Baphomet or... No. It's only Baphomet, because it has to be a fiend, right? Yeah. You can only make Baphomet with this. Interesting. All that just to make a Baphomet and make it untargetable? Okay. Yeah, see you on Wednesday. And then I guess we can just... Geez, there's a lot of these. I guess I'll just start from the bottom and then just start blitzing through these, except for the 19 turn one. I'm not watching that 19 turn one today. That's way too many turns. That was agonizing. One had to suffer to bricks. I mean, I figured. So, pretty much Dragite and Permanent Prayer. What's gonna be Light and Darkness Dragon? Nope, okay. Shio. So just a Shio and a Dream, I guess. And then Raigeki can force it out. Oh, excuse me. Mess up there because he had kept a nice Bear token. Gorgeous won't be a brick. Georges, or whatever its name is. But it worked out. Oh, okay, just making the other Trishula. Banish 3. Now, this is gonna be... Which one's it going to be? Cheng Ying or Ice Jade? Oh, okay, another Lancia. Okay. I guess, yeah, it was enough for lethal. Alright, and then Ice Barrier versus Sword Soul. Okay. Okay, ashing that. I control the Ice Barrier, most of my set spell and traps and cannot activate them. Okay, so it's anti-spell fragrance on legs. But you don't control another Ice Barrier monster, so it's not an effect. But now it's in effect. And you can chain drop it here. Or not. Most Ice Barriers need that. And it applies to both players, right? Yeah. Force out its effect. And he didn't want to discard. Whatever he has in his hand must be really important. If he doesn't want to discard it. Ah, because she can just come back. Okay. He's probably gonna just maybe battle straight over the General Raiho, I'm assuming. Yep. Force it out. Nope, okay. Alright, there's another Lancia. Nib, okay. I guess that's the card he was probably holding on to. And you played it into the Imperm column. Making his own Cheng Ying. It's funny, he can't out the token. Then just attacking with the token should be enough for a game, right? The token is enough is game. It's always funny when they give you a big ass token with no way to get rid of it. Shadow Fusion, okay. Okay, Ecclesia Altart jump scare. You pitch the thrust as he activates Ash. Oh well. You did regret doing that? Alright, Silva. Well, pretty much just an Omni negate. Really? Final Sigma? Okay. And any battle damage it inflicts is doubled, right? Yep. Actually playing Final Sigma. That's funny. But it doesn't inflict piercing because he needs one of the other Math Mech cards to do that for him. Pretty much have to synchro summon with one of the other Math Mech cards to give him that piercing damage. Altart window. Chaos Angel. Complete battle over it. And he's locked into one special summon a turn. Well, we both are, but whatever. And instant surrender. Because he knows after he special summons once, he can't do anything. And then versus... Okay, you gotta see Sword Soul again. But also see the Ice Jade, level 10. And the Abel Star. You're going second, and you have a Droplet plus Raigeki. Nice. I'm guessing it's going to be immediate Baron. Yep. Summon your Omni Negate before you commit to your actual plays. Taya. Make another level 8. Could be Dragite. Yep, called it. And the Abel Star. And they can negate any face-up card. You're gonna have to send like 3. You gotta Raigeki, then chain Droplet, send a monster plus Quaking so he can't respond with the trap. Yep. Send all 3 so he can't respond at all. Does he need to have a monster on the field? Hold on. Well, yeah, he has it on the field now, so he still has the face-up negate. Is he gonna use it on Medallion, though? Let's see if he uses it on Medallion or her. Yep. And now you have Medallion to fall back on. It's good you had 2 plays to work with there. 2 plays of that negate. Does this thing do anything? No. And now you get to summon Raiho, force him to discard, I guess. Their mage is just there for follow-up, yeah. I was just saying if he had any effect while on the field, like, you know, the monsters that Lancia summons. Psychic and Punisher, okay. That's one out. And it's negated. Because technically, yeah, this affects the player, right? That's funny. Because it forces the player to discard, otherwise it's negated. So they had no cards in hand, then yeah. The lingering effect not activated. Also, I'm affecting, yeah. But even still, he still had lower life points, so why did he surrender? Like, did you like, let me check, see if you have any like out to it in your extra deck, aside from like Shang Ying gaining attack points. That's epic one. Like, I think like your only out to it was like, what, Chang Ying maybe? What? Because he has 3,000, you need to have like 5 fantasy. I feel like Chang Ying might have been like your only out. Yeah. How is Aragorn an out? I don't feel like Aragorn is an out because again, Pep has more attack. I guess just for stalling. But yeah, I feel like Chang Ying is your only actual out to it. You just have to get more attack points than him. But even then, once you go to the battle phase, it just gains attack equal to the difference. So I don't think you actually had an out to it. Wow, crystal clear one. Pop the back row, the set, yep. And he turned on Thrust. And now he's about to get Dark Ruler. And now you can search any spell or trap, so probably like your medallion if you need it. No, okay, just going for Ice Barrier. Okay. So you still got your follow-up play, even though he Veilered her. Cents for cost, still get your search, yeah. That's another level 10 as well. Deep Sea Prima Donna. This could be a Trishula. Alright, yep, here comes another level 10 or 11. Yep. So, crashing. And then summoning the level 11 Trishula. And this is a win as well, but thankfully it was on the lowest chain link. And Dark Will no more prevents him from taking damage. Doesn't that trigger Chang Ying? Yeah, literally just trigger Chang Ying. And that's the scoop. Like, I'm assuming he thought, like, Crystal Clear Wing doesn't trigger during damage as well. Yeah. I'm assuming, like, he was probably just gonna try to, like, immediately, like, send it to Grave so we could, like, send your air grind or whatever, but still, like, the fact that you banished it was like... Or that he had to banish to summon it, like, he should have known Chang Ying would trigger. Because the moment anything gets banished, that's when Chang Ying triggers. Back to ranked. You hope he was quite aware. Maybe he just had nothing to. Maybe he just had like no other plays. Don't you just love it when your opponent goes -2 for free? You set up Disruption without even needing to summon from the extra deck. Ah, it's stun. Yep, you gotta negate its effects like immediately. Cause there you go. Negate. You should not floodgate it now. Yeah, permanent negate. Again, I keep forgetting that there are cards that permanently negate and not just until the end of the turn. Pop the field spell. So even if he, you know, somehow like became like not negated or something, he still wouldn't be sending the field. What's damage you got? 8,500. Not enough because he has a 2k body. Well, he takes all the damage from that, so there's that. That should be game, right? Yeah, the opponent takes any battle damage. And then you can flip it face down here as well. Yeah, you just didn't even attack. Like, what? I mean, I get it, he's playing Umi stun, but still. Yeah, this is all unnecessary. How many more? 1, 2, 3. Well, two more, because again, that one's 19 turns. Wait a second, I think we already saw that one with the ultimate dragon or whatever. Is that all of the ones? Is that all of them now? I think like what? This is the last one, maybe. Because I remember seeing the one with. I remember seeing the Materiactor one. So this will be the last one then. Making his blue eyes unaffected from everything. Pretty much completely indestructible. To prevent it from being tributed. Unaffected, any monster battles. Wow, so pretty much the only way to out it is, I guess, tributing it, the turn that is activated. And here comes, like, Raiho or something. And this is spell and traps. I'm guessing it's going to be the graveyard negate. And he goes to defense. Yep. Indigo Eyes can activate because nothing to discard. Going after Trishula, or Ice Bear. Yeah, Lancia summons Trishula. Why not banish the Indigo Eyes? Not really had much of an output anyways, but you know. Chang Ying is a card. I mean, I get it, but still. You wouldn't have even needed to make Chang Ying. But that's game. Very nice. Well, it looks like no one else had any replays, so I guess that's gonna do it for viewer replays today. It's only Bomber and Winda who had replays, but very nice regardless. So, well, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Hope you enjoy your day. So, and I guess I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Then, later.